welcome to the beautiful city of Limassol here in Cyprus. FIBA EuroBasket 2025, game day 5 in Group C. This is the business end of the group stages. My name is Ty Hadja. I'll be your commentator, joined alongside Coach Will Boyd, bringing you all the analysis and more. 3 big games on the card today, and we're going to decide where these teams will finish in the standings. Here we have a look now. Greece are on top. Georgia finishing, or should we say, are in 5th position. They take on Bosnia and Herzegovina right now. This is an all-important game for many reasons, many permutations associated with it. Let's give you an idea of that overall. Basically today, if Bosnia can defeat Georgia, then it puts tonight's game between Greece and Spain in the spotlight. Georgia can qualify with a round of 60 with victory, and if Greece beat Spain this evening, for Bosnia and Herzegovina, a win is a must. That's the only way for them to qualify at this stage of the competition. But now we're welcoming the teams onto the floor, starting with the Georgian roster. This is how they look. Number 4, Rati Andronikashvili. Number 5, Sandro Mamunkelashvili. Number 6 is Kaka Bargintaradze. Number 7, Beka Burginadze. Number 9 is Yorgi Tamadini. Number 10 is Duda Sanadze. Number 12, Yorgi Kosantia. Number 15, Alexander Pevadze. Number 23, Tornike Shengelia. 35, Goga Bitadze. Number 44, Kamal Baldwin. And number 77, Georgi Odkhikidze. The head coach is Alexander Dikic. That's the Georgia lineup as we get ready to welcome the Bosnia and Herzegovina team to the floor as well. They line up as follows: rank 0, Yusuf Nurkic. Number 2, John Robertson. Number 3, Amar Alibegovic. Number 4, Anan Osmanagic. Number 5, Eden Atic. Number 7, Miriam Halilovic. Number 9 is Omar Gegic. Number 11, Aida Panava. Number 17, Alexander Lagic. And number 23, Tariq Yeliak. Number 27, Aiden Vrabac. And number 34, Kieran Kamenyash. Their head coach is Aziz Bakir. This is an exciting game, Will. A lot riding on it.
Well, absolutely. Win and you're in. These two evenly matched teams, so much on the line here. Obviously, if you're Georgia, you don't want to have to wait and see what happens tonight in Greece versus Spain. You want to take care of business right now, and Bosnia knows that this is their only chance here to move forward. So, a lot riding on this game.
A lot indeed. As the teams line up ready for the national anthems. So we will do that. First is the national anthem for Georgia.
If you're able, we invite you to stand for the national anthem of Georgia.
That was the national anthem of Georgia. Now time for the national anthem of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
The national anthem of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
There you have it, national anthems for both of these teams. Georgia taking on Bosnia and Herzegovina. Live and direct on courtside 1891. The teams exchange gifts here in Group C of the competition at the Spiro Kyprianou Arena. Welcome if you've just joined us. We're getting ready for a huge ball game at FIBA EuroBasket 2025. Here's your officials on the screen right now taking us through today's game. From Canada, Matthew Kallio, from Lithuania, Gividas Gedvilas, and from Bulgaria, Ventsislav Velikov. They're the officials for this one. We're going to look at the starting five now for each team. Georgia, a physical team, Will.
Absolutely. Both these teams bring a lot of front court depth and size. Should be a great game here today. For Georgia, their big three really been up to snuff here in these last couple games. Shengelia finally finding his rhythm offensively. A huge game there. You see this man, Goga Bitadze, he's been consistent throughout. Not only those 19 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, but he shot the ball extremely well from the three-point line. 47% from deep so far in this tournament.
47% is huge, but on the other side of the court, we have Bosnia and Herzegovina, and they can deal with physicality, Will.
Well, absolutely. I mean, their starting lineup's going to bring a ton of size. You'll see Nurkic, obviously, and that big body. Kaminis, they're going with the double big lineup to start this game. So you can see trying to match Georgia's front court there, but it's the depth that'll be interesting to see. And that man right there, the Bosnian beast, has been a handful in the paint. You see the numbers there, 8.3 rebounds, 3.5 of those offensive. He's definitely going to be a focal point for this team here today.
Nurkic going to the stretch for them, Will?
Well, I think it'll actually be Kaminis that'll be the power forward in that lineup. A little bit more mobility from him, but neither of them great perimeter shooters.
Let's listen in there.
After pass. Cut. Mamu. Do the first. Koliko second.
Idemo odmah full court, odmah da kokamo par jakih faula ako treba. Loše, treba mi mnogo jača. Ej, no, let's go.
Final word set. Final instructions given. One more game to decide who will be taking the trip to Riga for the round of 16 of FIBA EuroBasket 2025. A reminder, Georgia qualify for the round of 16 with victory or if Greece beats Spain. Bosnia and Herzegovina will qualify for the round of 16 with victory alone. But of course, one other team will be watching this game, and that is Spain. Because if they beat Greece tonight, they win. But if Georgia beat Bosnia and Herzegovina, they're also through to the round of 16, and there's a lot less pressure on them this evening. But of course, in the midst of all of that, it's the placings in the group that is also important to define who you'll face in the round of 16 as well. Well, enough permutations. Let's get down to business. Here we go. Bosnia and Herzegovina versus Georgia. Georgia winning the tip. Bitadze. Looks to Kaminis for three. Well, Kaminis is going to play the stretch four, Will.
Well, that's what I thought, and knocking down that three is going to give him a lot of confidence out there. This would be a great matchup here. Kaminis with the size and lateral quickness to match up well with Shengelia. You see he gets the better of him there, though, on that possession.
Exciting matchups inside the paint today. Make sure you keep your eyes on those. Here's Atic, a handoff, receives it back, pulls up again for three. Shooting was an issue for Bosnia and Herzegovina. The last game it wasn't. Will it be this game, Will?
Well, that's the key factor for them. Still just shooting 27% as a team from three. Got to be able to find some perimeter options to go along with the big fella Nurkic down low.
Kelashvili. Foul will be called here. Takes a little bump on the cut on Lazic. Take a look here. Tray ball from Atic. And there's Komenyash as well. Knockdown from the big fella. We get the horns action here. Shengelia goes through to the right-hand side. Bitadze goes to the rim. Handoff faked by Shengelia. Floats it into the middle, and Komenyash comes up with a rebound. Atic. Roberson. Nurkic off the dribble. Wants to start this game strong. Deflected away, Baldwin pushing forward with speed. See you later! Finishing at the rim for two.
Good finish in the open court, going to that offhand, right-hand finish there. Roberson trying to take a foul. Mitchell's not giving it.
It's an end-line ball here for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Take a look at that. Little hesitation. Going straight to the bucket. Baldwin with the finish. Actually thinks about it. Nurkic wants to get in on the three-ball action. Rebound there for Mamu. Bitadze. Rims out. Atic off the glass. Foul is called off the ball. 2 shots to come. Or, in fact, foul is called on the ball. Pushing foul.
See twice there. Bitadze getting open threes on that pick and pop. Nurkic is not going to want to leave the paint. It's going to be interesting to see how that game of chess goes as we move forward.
First is good. Even Atic. Real force of this Bosnia and Herzegovina team in the tournament. Someone they can rely on. This is that second free throw. With that Breogán last season, Spain. Steal here. Roberson. From the elbow. Shengelia battling away. Down low, Komenyash. Back out. Nurkic, another chance from three.
Start here for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Nurkic joining the three-point party there.
Gulasson at mid-range. Bitadze inside. Foul is called on the floor against Baldwin. Roberson and Baldwin, that's an exciting matchup to also be watching. 2 pacey guards. Will be handling the ball a lot in this game.
See see here the kick out, and neither of these bigs really is going to want to have to get out onto the three-point line and contest. Zapatadze with 2 early 3 attempts, just rimmed in and out. That time Nurkic knocking his down.
Well, Baldwin's picked up 2 personal fouls in this game early on. 6 minutes remaining, 10-6 the score. Nurkic, blocking foul called against Bitadze. Watch that one back.
Clearly moving, reaching in as well. Be a little more discipline there. It's going to be a great head-to-head matchup here with the 2 NBA bigs.
Here's Nurkic again going at Bitadze. Tries to save the play somehow. Shengelia, Euro step to the rim through contact, and he will shoot 2 shots. Strength of Shengelia on that play. Steele out and running, they're just going straight through Lazic. Couldn't do anything to stop him, Lazic.
Well, started with the great defense there. You see the active hands, and Shengelia really aggressive here at the start of this game. I think there's one positive from that Cyprus game that they carried forward, which was the play of Shengelia. Been battling through some injuries. Haven't really found much of an offensive rhythm, but 27 points on 5 of 5 shooting from 3 in that game. And sometimes you just need a game like that to get a little confidence, trust your body when you're coming back from injury.
Long pass ahead from Roberson. Lazic to the rim for the lay-in for 2. Roberson with the quarterback dime.
Beautiful pass ahead, and he's got to have better awareness if you're Georgia.
Baldwin throws it up to Bitadze. Electrifying start to this game. Offensive foul call on the other side.
See Baldwin trying to slide underneath that pick and roll screen. Minish, as he's rolling out, gets a piece of him. See right there, a little too much contact. You actually rarely see that called, though, internationally. Interesting to see how the officials choose to officiate that as they move forward. Georgia clearly wanting to slide underneath these screens. There, Atic to beat them from 3 off the dribble.
Mamukelashvili. Oh, and then nearly a turnover there for Georgia.
Zapatadze just wanted it up over the top there, and as you said, Mamu a little lucky, careless with that entry pass there.
Mamukelashvili inside, nice work. Shengelia kicking it out. Up the top here, ball fake. And we're gonna get a whistle for a 3-second violation. Would have been one of the best ball movement plays of the tournament, that.
Oh, great effort there from Bosnia and Herzegovina. You see they're starting in aggressive pick and roll coverages. They've got Nurkic up to touch on the screen, much higher with the ball handlers than what we've seen. And that's gonna put pressure on those weak side defenders. Make sure they're rotating to take that roll man out of the play.
4-point game, 12-8, 4:40 remaining here in the first. Matic. Ball screen from Nurkic. Roberson trying to find a way. Doesn't find a way. Baldwin, Shengelia. Andronikashvili. Great work from him, Rakti to the rim.
Oh, beautiful take there. Navigating all that traffic in the paint. Rakti, beautiful finish.
It's the shot clock, out of bounds. Substitution coming in for Georgia. Sanadze and Burjanadze. Shengelia to the bench.
See that really nice finish. Splitting the defenders there. Kamenish unable to slow him down.
Oh, nearly. Situation where Georgia had 6 players on the court. That would have been an immediate technical. Could have been some problems and some confusion about who the substitution was going to be. Eventually, Baldwin makes his way to the bench. Substitution now for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Gegic onto the floor. Andronikashvili. With a Sanadze, left-hand side. Foul is called here. Andronikashvili grabbing a hold of Roberson, and Rabac is going to check in to replace Lazic. Nurkic.
Nice job there. Sanadze dropping down to that baseline side. We've seen Nurkic be able to find cutters in that post. That time, Batadze was guarding him straight up, man-to-man. No help coming. The 2-3 zone now here from Georgia.
Nurkic is wide open. He's going to get another triple to go.
See, Batadze had no interest in leaving that paint there. Nurkic, 2 threes to start this game.
Kelishvili. Nice deflection there, but a foul will be called on Alibegovic.
See, none of the Georgian players even considering rotating out to that. They're gonna let Nurkic take those threes. He's 2 for 2 already. The ball well in this tournament from 3.
Andronikashvili. Goga, mid-range. Nurkic. Back out, ball's gonna move here. Ball screen arrives, Roberson off the dribble. Blocked away by Goga. Andronikashvili is going to get it.
See, that time the double coming from the top.
Goga infuriated with Andronikashvili. Alibegovic, the nice step through. That's a beautiful move. Fundamental finish at the rim there, Will.
Oh, great job of Alibegovic going right at Batadze. The Euro step to the left hand. Afraid of challenging the big at the rim.
Andronikashvili. Sanadze inside to Goga. Alibegovic trying to force him away. He spins back towards the bucket. All kinds of trouble there for Goga. Rebound for Nurkic. Roberson pulling up for three. Not a big a fan of that shot there, John. Will.
Well, I mean, that's what he's in this game to do. Known as a shooter, definitely, you're right. It's very early in that shot clock there, but they need him to be aggressive.
Oh, turn over here. Gegic. Oh, by Mamukelashvili.
Another sloppy entry pass to the post, leading to these transition opportunities. See that nice little step through to the left there. Begovic.
That's a coach's dream when you see a player, especially younger players, if you teach them something like that, just plant those 2 feet, step across. That literally is textbook finishing there.
Beautiful footwork there, staying on balance. We've seen his emotions get the better of him at times in this tournament. Really frustrated. Been a couple of post entries that were stolen. Here, Georgia just have to be more disciplined, stronger with the ball there.
Gegic makes the first of 2 free throws. To extend the lead to 19-12. Janatze. Mamukelashvili, that's a deep three. A vital three.
Well, absolutely, off the dribble. Mamu's done it all for this team so far in this tournament. The one area, a little struggle, his three-point shooting, just 24% from three coming into this game, but zero hesitation with that pull-up.
Matic is also going to have zero hesitation, but he's not going to finish that play as Mamu goes for another one. Matic with the rebound. Coach Zikic is not happy with that shot decision.
Went much too early.
Foul is called here, and we're going to get a foul on the floor.
They have none to give, so this is a terrible ending here for the quarter. Mamu, not sure if he had awareness of the clock. You see, beautiful pull-up there, feeling in rhythm, but that second one, definitely ill-advised. And also with Ratti here, you gotta understand, you have no fouls to give. Just be disciplined. Whatever shot attempt they could get in those final seconds. Zikic can't be happy with the ending of this quarter.
2.7 on the clock. Atic adds to his tally with the first free throw, misses the second, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Final score at the end of the first is 20-15. Both teams making some big plays in that first quarter, Will.
Oh, no question. I think it's the three-point shooting, though, that's really stood out for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
What's going on? Don't make it, hey, keep it simple, fast, find the open man. What are you doing here? Oh, come on. What are you doing? What? You want to show everybody that...
A displeased Coach Zikic. It will only be really the end of the quarter that is most displeased with. His team have played well, but sharp shooting from all areas for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Well, absolutely. 4 for 8 from 3 here to start this game. And welcome sign here. You're a Bosnia and Herzegovina fan. It's been a struggle for them from the three-point line. And interestingly, it's the bigs knocking them down. 3 of those threes coming from Kamenic and Nurkic. They continue to shoot like that. Big struggle for Georgia. Georgia's bigs not want to come out to the perimeter and have to defend. They want to be able to stay in the paint. Shooting is something to monitor here in the second quarter.
Goga Batadze has 6 points personal alongside a rebound, and Yusuf Nurkic matches him on the points tally with 6 of his own, alongside 3 rebounds in that one. Eden Atic has 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Those are the leading statistics so far in this one. Rabac is waiting at half court to get the ball back into play for the second quarter. What a feed that is from Atic. Enyash is lucky that he found Rabac there. Rabac is going to go one-on-one with Mamukelashvili, try and shake him off. And was very persistent.
You see Mamu just kind of shake his head. Rabac's not known for his offense. He's in that game as a hustle defender, but had no choice there late in the clock.
Shermadini on the floor for the first time. Baldwin for 3. Foul is called. Where? Really a technical foul as well. So we've got 3 free throws and an extra one for a technical foul on Atic. Or move him up to 2 personal fouls.
It's not very smart. You can see from the replay, clearly a foul. Matt Kallio right on top of it, and the reaction, you're going to show up an official like that, you better be sure you're right. Matt Kallio correct to assess the technical there.
I think what maybe he could have been frustrated with was the timing of the whistle, because he felt like he contested it and got away with it almost, right? And then he hears the whistle later, and then he probably reacts thinking it was almost a good contest, but the foul was called. And Baldwin's on the line. Shot, technical free throw, and that's 3 as well. 4-point play here for Georgia. One left. Well, a very successful trip to the free throw line for Baldwin. Ali Begovic. The dribble. One-on-one with Andronitashvili. Double teams on. Oh, what a pass that is! Little bit of magic from Gegic.
Wow, what a pass indeed. I thought he was stuck on that baseline, just wraps it around his back. Finds Kamienius there. Beautiful look.
Andronitashvili. Mamu inside. Moves his defender out of the way with just pure strength.
Nice take there. Like you said, just lowered his shoulder, bouncing the defender.
Ali Begovic gives it up to Gegic. A very unselfish play, but Gegic looks a little hurt here. He's battling through to try and get back on defense, and looks like he's in a lot of discomfort.
Maybe he got hit on the hip here. Contact there. It was good verticality though from Shengelia. No foul. Gegic staying in the game.
Baldwin, another triple for him. Out of bounds, Bosnia and Herzegovina ball.
We're just unable to come up with that, but if you're Bosnia, you got to know these wings are going to be crashing for Georgia. You have to put a body on them. Twos and threes are going to be giving up size almost always.
Rounds to the rim. Bosnia and Herzegovina ball.
See, Shermandini wants a review. Shigelia's trying to tell him not to. And it's funny how much they allow the back and forth before deciding whether to do it or not.
It's one of the first games he's not used his head coach challenge early on.
He's in a lot of really early ones in this tournament so far. No instant replay on the bench, so different than in the NBA and G League where you have somebody assigned to watch that.
From edge of three, the ball moves like a symphony.
We've seen that before from Kamenius. I think he's such a good short roll player. Able to finish, but there finds the nice kick out to Roberts. Beautiful ball movement there from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
They continue to shoot in fine form. Here in Cyprus, 5 for 10 from the three-point line.
Do we understand?
Stop over-helping.
Huh?
Stop over-helping.
Okay? Listen! Listen! Hey! We attack! Look for a pass! Pass! Attack! Pass! Pass! Listen! Ball on the low post! Pass out!
Comments in the huddle about over-helping, Will.
Well, you saw Baldwin there frustrated. The defender pulled in too far to Kamenius, but it's been the three-point shooting. Bosnia and Herzegovina coming from every direction. Roberts here. That was interesting too in that timeout. You had Berjanica as sort of the interpreter there. So Coach Žikic giving his instructions in English so that Baldwin would understand. And Berjanica, the experienced player, chiming in behind him.
Oh, that's come off the foot of Andronikas really there. And the steal! Gigic! Adds another couple points to the pot.
Just a lack of discipline there. Baldwin and Ratti not on the same page.
Shermandini, the veteran! Gigic. Oh, we've got Shengelia down here. It's not looking good.
Well, that's the shoulder he's been having issues with, so you do not want to see that if you're Georgia. On this closeout, Kamenius. Tough collision there. Really nice pocket pass. A finish from Shermandini.
Some really nice words from Shengelia about Shermandini. You know, he mentioned to the team that this could potentially be his last EuroBasket tournament with his age and experience, but Toko said he's going to make him an offer. He can't refuse to be part of some of the upcoming international windows. Roberson, still a dry spell for him in terms of scoring. Foul will be called against Kamenias.
That's Kamenius' second foul. See, Coach Bakir here comes to Nurkic.
He's been able to give him ample rest this first half.
See them starting together, which I liked. You know, the issue for Bosnia and Herzegovina is they just don't have the same depth in the front court that Georgia has. Nurkic and Kaminas have to play a lot of big minutes here today.
Inside, Shermadini. Nurkic is keeping his eye on the play. Pin down there for Alibegovic. All screen from Alibegovic. He wants the mismatch on Baldwin. He's going to get the opportunity to infiltrate that, but misses the lay-in. And nice hands from Bramac, but it will be a Georgia ball. Substitution now for Georgia. We're going to see Vitadze come back into the ball game. Shermadini head to the bench.
That's really efficient there to start the game. Interesting to see. Got to protect Nurkic here. Maybe throw a little double team if he comes down into that post.
Bosnia and Herzegovina out running. Rabac again. He's having a great scoring game, Will.
It really is. We've seen his spark plug energy, normally just doing it on the defensive end. And so far in this game, we've seen rise, three-point shooting.
Sanadze finally gets a 3 to fall.
Rotation there, non-existent. Gonna get out to Sanadze.
Great crossover from Gegic. He's going to go to the rim. Blocked by Goga. Stopped in his tracks. Baldwin pushing the tempo here. Out to Vitadze. Thinks about it. Moves it to Shengelia. He'll definitely make the decision. Off the front of the iron. Rebound for Alibegovic over the back of Sanadze.
See, even there, Nurkic caught in transition on Shengelia. Didn't really want to have to go out and contest. Interesting to see how many pick and pop or transition threes the bigs look to take for Georgia.
Ooh, a little nice finish over Goga there for Nurkic. He made that look so easy. Baldwin to the rim, to the left hand, good.
Miscommunication there. You see Nurkic upset, not sure what the blown coverage was, but Baldwin is right at him, finishing at the rim.
Gegic. This is the three-point attempt. Shengelia trying to keep his eyes up and find out where his teammates are. Mamukelishvili. And he will make the back-to-basket bucket. Timeout called here. Georgia just closing the gap a little, 35-29, 3:56 remaining in the second quarter. Mamu.
That's what this front court can do. Some beautiful footwork there from Mamu, but one of them is always going to have a mismatch in the post. Interesting that Bosnia elects to guard that one-on-one.
Right. If we call under, if we call switch, but this is the thing. We lost a little bit control here. We need now come back to the game, okay? Let's go again, John. We play one, Spanish, okay? Let's play with Ata and set Yuka. Let's play this handoff with speed.
Coach Bakir gonna run a little Spanish action there, Will.
Yeah, Spanish pick and roll. That guard's going to set that back pick on the rolling big. I see here, Mamu. Just surprised that Bosnia has elected to stay one-on-one there in the post. With Mamu at the small forward position, he's going to have a smaller defender. Interesting to see if coming out of this timeout, maybe they look to double team if either Shengelia or Mamu get the ball anywhere near the paint.
Yeah, Nurkic. Matic to the right hand. They've just been so good at getting to the rim, going downhill, finishing.
That's the Spanish pick and roll we were talking about. You see the guard screening, Betadze unable to stop the ball, and Matic just goes right to the rim, uncontested.
Shengelia, tough angle for him. Roberson gets it over the top of Shengelia to find Matic, who looks to the baseline. Ball finds Roberson. Roberson for three. And that's a brilliant timeout reaction from Bosnia and Herzegovina. 5 points. Quick succession.
Great kick out from Alabegovic. Definitely could have gone up with it, but the unselfish play to find Roberson in transition.
Baldwin, oh, Goga following up on the inquiry. Roberson, ball stream will come from Nurkic, but Roberson just feeling it and lets it fly.
So I'm gonna go back to that Spanish pick and roll. This time, Georgia, much better job.
Oh, Bosnia and Herzegovina ball, and Shengelia's not happy with himself there. Substitution now, Lazic and Kamenjaš into the game. They're gonna go back with Nurkic and Kamenjaš on the floor. In fact, no, Nurkic is going to head to the bench.
See there, Roberson doing that back pick on Betadze, just opening up the lane, and the play before that beautiful kick out from Alabegovic. Unselfish basketball right now here for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
This is how they're going to advance to the round of 16 if they continue to play this way, and also give themselves the best opportunity if they get there as well. Roberson off the dribble. Matic, well, he's going to fire it up even if it's contested, and he's going to get the air one. That is absolutely magnificent from Matic, and he celebrates with Coach McKee. You see the crying fans here because they are playing some incredible basketball.
Really should have shot it when he first caught it. Not a lot of contact there.
Maybe a bit of redemption for the last call. He had the technical ball. Look at that. This is what it means.
See Baldwin's confusion. The hands part of the ball. See contact outside of that area. That fan.
Yeah, this is it. This is EuroBasket.
Their fans really have shown up here in this tournament and really impressed with their enthusiasm in every game we've had.
They really have made it a joy to be here in Cyprus. All the fans, but of course, this occasion, this get match, Bosnia and Herzegovina fans. Georgia fans have also been making noise here as well. Betadze back to basket against Lazic, steps through. The foul will be called eventually.
See the switch there. Lazic caught on Betadze. And again, I'm just surprised that Bosnia has been slow to come down double team. With the size that they give up, you might want to consider trying to trap early, get the ball out of their hands.
Kamenjaš has picked up his third personal foul and will sit now. Betadze misses the first free throw. Seconds of ball, 44-32. Matic. Referees are going to discuss this one. The whole bench up on their feet here, really. And the correct call is made.
See Matt Kallio right on top of that. I think it's closer than I thought it was in live action. To tell if maybe hit Nurkic's fingertips there. Matt Kallio right on top of it.
Nurkic up top to Atic. Roberson, right-handed, three-point attempt on the right-hand side. No good. Mamukelashvili kicks it. Dudas, and that's yes. Yes, indeed.
That's where Georgia's at their best, in my opinion. Mamu can get a rebound and lead the fast break. Now these guards able to fan out on the perimeter. He's such a good playmaker at his size.
In the corner here is Lazic. Lazic! Kapow!
Everything falling right now for Bosnia.
Andronikashvili smokes the layup. Well, he scored, even though Alibegovic was ready. 7:35, 9.7 on the clock. We're going to get a timeout here.
You see the ball movement from Bosnia, making the extra pass, and Lazic really had struggled from three coming into this game, just 18%. And that time knocking it down.
Juka je ovdje. Pravimo steger za Johnija, a onda idemo pin down za Atu. Ok? Amko, ostani u T-shape-u. Laza protrčavaš vamo i igramo fist. Jel dogovoreno? Imamo vremena, ej.
Čekaj da Lazo prođe, inače ćemo se snimati.
Jel dogovoreno? Lazo, dodaješ loptu Ati.
Well, Coach Bakir drawing something up in this timeout. There's 9.7 seconds on the clock, no shot clock. As we take a look at some of the action here, Atic has been wonderful so far. 11 points for him early on in the half, or should we say overall in the half. Nurkic, 8 points, 5 rebounds. 7 points for Vrabac as well. Tadza leading the scoring. Oh, okay.
Just a warning there for going over the sideline there with his defense. Next time that'll be a technical foul. It's really been the ball movement that stood out to me. See if they can find another assist here.
Roberson is bumped by Andronikashvili. No fouls to give. We're going to go for the same action here. Oczykidze as Andronikashvili picks up his third personal, comes into the game. All-win on three. Andronikashvili on three.
Needed to have Ratti off the court. You knew you were going to give a foul there. You don't want him to be the player doing it.
Atic dishes it off. Alibegovic has to go up. And that is the end of the half. 47-35. Bosnia and Herzegovina put themselves in prime positioning against Georgia in this final game of Group C.
Outstanding half from Bosnia and Herzegovina. We have not seen them shoot like that so far in this tournament. But so many of these threes in rhythm. You see the 14 assists in that first half. I think that speaks louder than the shooting percentages. Just a lot of unselfish basketball. Players, instead of forcing okay shots, finding a better shot. Coaches refer to that as good to great offense. And they've done a really great job of executing that so far.
Well, this is a little matchup here. These two players are going at it, hammer and nail. 8 points for Nurkic, 9 points for Bitadze. However, Nurkic may be enjoying the fact that his team is sharing the ball and just reaping the rewards.
Well, no question, and his three-point shooting a part of that. 2 for 3 from 3. Starts right there. Gagic with the beautiful behind-the-back find.
Coach Bakir incredibly happy with his team. Mamoukelashvili has been kept quiet at times, but still has had his moments, working his way to the bucket. Getting it to go off the glass on that play.
Saw a nice little run from him there in that second quarter, but again, you see players sacrificing open shots to create even better shots for their teammates.
Match on the money from behind the three-point line. That was a timeout called after that, and Georgia spoke about making sure there was not too much over-helping in the game. Shermadini, show them how it's done.
36 years old, but still able to get up and finish. And Roberts right there, really great minutes from him off the bench.
Baldwin there, finishing at the rim. He's got 3 personal fouls, and Mamoukelashvili has got 3 personal fouls. Is that going to be troublesome for them moving forward, Will?
Well, it definitely could be. They're going to need those guys in that backcourt where most of their depth at the front court position. And you see, creating open shots. Lazic really hadn't had anything going this tournament. If you get an open corner 3, sometimes that's all you need to get moving.
It's half-time. We'll be back with you very shortly.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Wagner, quick take, gets up there quick for 2. Oh. How do you stop Franz Wagner doing that?
And with that missed shot, Larson gets out in front of everyone, and he just hammers that.
And Markkanen just plucks it out of the air. Weiss tried to go with a foul. Markkanen with a throwdown. Daniel Weiss looks at the official, says, well, I fouled him, and the officials, but I didn't call it.
Nice play. Foul goes in for the dunk. There's your big fella. Great pass from Williams.
Osman down the baseline. He's left open, so he lets it fly. Şengün with the rebound. We've seen
Now behind the back pass to J.D. Osman.
We talk about Jokic with having a great feel for passing, but how about dropping it off?
Look at this, Nelson coming up with 2.
Oh, and he throws it down to Bello. Oh, and there's a real momentum in the gym here. And the Swedish fans with those Great Britain fans loving the moment as Great Britain take the 1-point lead. Schroeder goes long. Oh, touchdown. Daniel Weiss throws the touchdown pass.
Larkin has played a team-high 32 minutes. And, oh, going up and dunking on Osmani. And Serbia back in front.
Jokic, second defender at the rim. You can see the closeout.
Oh, and Jokic just took it right away from Jetty. Behind the back pass. And Dobrits flies in for the dunk.
Jeff, what a fantastic play.
I think that was a Euro step. And here it is, up ahead, overhead pass to Osmani! Shingun racks up another assist. He's got 7 assists in the first half.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Welcome back, basketball fans. After the brief intermission at the halftime break, 47-35 is the scores on the doors as Bosnia and Herzegovina put themselves into the advantageous position of being in the lead. Goga Batadze is the leading scorer for Georgia. You're doing a little bit of everything, Will.
Well, he definitely has a really quick start to the game. A little bit slower there in that second quarter. Be interesting to see, though. He had 2 wide open looks from 3 in the first quarter. Both went in and out. Just started to shy away from that shot there in the latter parts of the first half. I think it's something to go back to. You can get Nurkic to leave the paint. Just opens so much up for your teammates. There, those 2 misses from 3, but shot it well in this tournament. Let's see what they do offensively here in the second half.
We shall see indeed. Let's take a look at the top scorer for Bosnia and Herzegovina. And whoever the top scorer was, is just the beneficiary of playing team basketball, really. And Eden Atic has been one of those benefactors. 11 points for him, 2 rebounds, as well as assist, a steal, and a block. A little bit of everything, 2 for 4 from downtown, including big and 1 play as well. He's on fire.
See there, that Spanish pick and roll. Roberson setting the back pick. Baldwin needs to switch onto the ball handler. Here, the 4-point play. Just everything feeling good for Atic and his teammates here.
Overall, 8 for 18 from downtown, 44% as a team. You see what it means. Take a look at some of his shooting heat map here. 2 misses on the right-hand side and at the top there. Good to go inside of the rim in the corner. Left just above 45 degrees as well. As the teams are back out on the floor, getting loose and ready for the second half in this one. 11 fast break points for Bosnia and Herzegovina and 15 points off the bench. They have 14 team assists as well, Will. It's testament just to how they're playing at this moment.
Well, I think the assist number really what jumps out to me. They've done a beautiful job sharing the ball. We've seen multiple times where players had good open looks, but passed those up for great shot opportunities for their teammates, and that's contagious. When the ball is moving like that, it makes everyone want to share it. A lot of times those shots, I feel, go in at a higher percentage. If you're Georgia right now, you just got to find a little bit more of those post-ups. We saw it just once with Mahmoud there, backing his defender down. Shigeli a couple of times as well. It's going to be the matchups of the 4 and the 3 that'll have the smaller defender. Bitadze will draw Nurkic. I think if you're Bitadze, maybe playing more on the perimeter, see if you can pull Nurkic out there and then let your teammates go to work in the post versus smaller defenders.
You can see some stats on your screen right now. Mamu has 7.6 rebounds. He's been a little quiet when it comes to the scoring, and efficient though, 3 for 4 overall. Also, Nurkic, 8.5 rebounds for him in this one. He's played 15 minutes of the first half, although it didn't feel like he played 15 minutes though, Will.
Well, I think for him it probably did. They're gonna need their big 2, I think, to play big minutes. So, certainly Kamenius and Nurkic together can match the size of Georgia, but when they go to their bench, really not a lot of depth at those spots. So Kamenius especially picking up that 3rd foul. Nurkic is gonna have to pick up some of that slack.
Bosnia and Herzegovina have led for the whole half of basketball. What does that do for your opponents mentally?
I mean, we saw it in the Italy-Spain game. So Spain getting off to that great start, held the lead through the majority of that game, but every possession is worth the same amount. And you're Georgia, just have to kind of chip away here. It's more about figuring out offensively how you want to go about attacking here in this second half.
Teams are slowly started to make their way back to their benches so they can have those conversations. 47-35, Coach Aziz Bakir and Bosnia and Herzegovina will be thinking about how to maintain the lead, and that's a skill in itself, Will.
Well, no question. I mean, everything kind of going their way in that first half, and I think for them, you can't expect that you'll continue to shoot the 3 as well as you did, but the way you created those shots, definitely how you want your offense to be flowing right now.
Listen in.
Johnny, how are you? Idemo, Johnny, Atić, Vrabe, Helman i Juka. John, I would like to play again, head 4 or head 5. We have that movement, especially on head 4, Baba. They don't play good. Huh? If there's the zone, we play jersey. So double drag, right? Juka, ideš, pop, pass.
The inside from Coach Bakir.
Heard him talking to Roberson there about head 4, head 5. I'm assuming that's their call, maybe for that Spanish pick and roll. They went to a lot in the first half, had several possessions there where Georgia just got lost on that guard-to-guard switch. Maybe something for them to go back to here early in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, sideline now for Georgia. They're ready to get the ball into play in this second half. Reminder of those permutations. Georgia would qualify to the round of 16 with victory, or if Greece beat Spain.
And let's start the second half.
Well, here we go then. Goga looking for the tip in there. Baldwin just trying to find him. They have connected on numerous occasions in this tournament. Ali Begovic. Nice hands from Sanadza, trying to blow up the handoff action there.
Really nice defense. Sanadza jumping that play, and the official was slow to signal the direction he had called the foul.
Well, we're gonna get a referee review here.
Hard. Those handoffs really sometimes hard to know what the players are doing.
All right, guys, we are here to review potential unsportsmanlike foul on the play. Go ahead and run it full speed. Just hit play, please. Okay. Sir, just go ahead one more time so I can see it. Okay. Do we have a tight? Actually, let's go this lens left, please. Okay, go ahead and run it full. Okay, what about the rail cam? Can you hit the rail cam? What do you see?
So,
frame by frame?
Frame by frame. So red player tapped the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's trying to steal, and we have a holding from the white player, which for me is not attempt to play for the ball.
Okay, yeah, I agree. So after the ball is deflected, white 3 with his right arm grabs the red player, not making a legitimate play on the ball. This play will be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul on number 3 white, and the player fouled will shoot 2. It'll be red ball on the sideline, 14 on the shot clock.
I go for it.
Sure. Unsportsmanlike. Shooting 2.
Again, an unsportsmanlike foul here, Will. I just think Ali Begovic has just partaken in the dark arts of basketball at times. You know, sometimes going through screens, you pull your opponent's shirt and all the way through. Little pinches, little elbows, little punches. And these moments here when you're holding the arm, he just got caught out and the officials made the call.
Sanadza did a great job blowing up that handoff. A lot of time, so much contact in there. Hard to know what's going on. I'm surprised the officials decided to review it, but they were absolutely right. Once you see it in slow motion there, you see he's clearly intentionally grabbing that arm. And good call.
Georgian fans taking a boost from that play there. Baldwin. Backcourt violation.
I've seen this a couple of times, just easy entries, unable to execute. There's a real lack of discipline there.
Roberson. And he turns it over. Baldwin, one-on-one with Roberson. Great hands from Roberson. Picking the ball away from his opponent, Rabac. Well, that was a foul from Sanadza. Referee did not call that.
Well, I mean, that was as much as unsportsmanlike almost twice here. Just the frustration. As you said, clearly no play on the ball the first time. It was really just throwing Rabac to the baseline, and this time here, just hanging on for dear life.
Line possession. Sanadza bit between his teeth. Big offensive rebound. Roberson, 3, yes!
Why not? Everybody else had made threes except for arguably their best shooter. Those offensive rebounds, so hard to match up defensively. Good Georgia, you might want to consider a timeout. We've seen the emotions of this team sometimes get the better of them.
Roberson 2 for 6, as you said, Will hasn't had the best shooting night, and as you also mentioned, one of their better shooters, but shooters shoot no matter what the situation is, and he's going to let them fly.
Again, another open look created by a teammate.
All right, we have red coach's challenge for the out of bounds called on the floor. The initial decision is white ball. Go ahead, run it. Do we have a baseline angle? We see. Yeah, please go ahead and just run that frame by frame. Off of. White? I got it off whites. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, okay. So just frame by frame. Thank you. So ball here goes off white three's leg, and then I got a second touch by red right there where it changes direction. Call on the floor is confirmed. We have a white ball.
I confirm.
Okay, go ahead. It's a white ball. He touches it with his fingers after it hits the white.
Waste of a challenge.
Well, it really was. Obviously, it's off Shengelia, and it looked like that in live play. And again, we've talked about the emotions of this Georgia national team. Shengelia asked for the review, so if you're Coach Jukic, you're trusting your player there, but I think he hit it even twice before it went out of bounds.
Inside, beautiful pass, Alibegovic. Doesn't complete the dunk, and a foul call against Rabachi.
Beautiful pass, but even better block there from Shengelia. Great response from him. Coming up and a piece of it.
Piece of it or piece of him? Debatable.
Maybe some hand as well, but I don't like the effort there, not giving up on the play.
Goga. Roberson puts his hands in there again, and we're going to get 2 shots here for Goga.
We saw that in the beginning of this game too. Nurkic a little bit higher up in his pick and roll coverages than what we've seen in the previous games. That gives Batadze room to roll behind. If you're those weak side defenders, you got to be rotated over early. That time Roberson just a little late.
So gets a friendly roll on the first free throw. Double digits for him now. Roberson again for 3. Yes, again. Roberson is now on target and off the mark. The confidence is back for the shooter, and that could be a problem for Georgia. Mamukelashvili, nice finish with the inside hand.
A beautiful finish. We've seen a couple of right-hand drives coming back to that left hand, and you just see his ability to put it on the deck at that size. So hard to defend.
Nurkic. Beautiful pass from Nurkic. Roberson skips it across. The best decision and the best result at the end of that.
Well, again, just beautiful ball movement. You see the unselfish play. Multiple kickouts, the diagonal skip from Roberson. He had just hit a 3. Certainly wouldn't have argued if he decided to shoot that. And it's just contagious the way they're sharing the ball with each other.
As you can hear in the background, the Bosnia and Herzegovina fans are happy about it as well. Roberson to make the pass out to Brabac again, but that was red. Shengelia. This is the layup, and there to finish the job is Mamu.
Should have faking a foul there. Stop that transition.
Nurkic tangled up. Goga Bitadze hair down. Nurkic diving on the floor to keep the ball in play.
You see the effort there and the frustration with Bitadze. He's going to get these open looks from three anytime he wants. Just hasn't been able to knock them down.
Kickball violation. Fresh 14, 5:42. Kamenyas is going to come in to replace Nurkic.
Robinson there off of that ball screen, rising up with confidence.
Well, a couple of passes there from Roberson. Going into the opponent's hands. Turnovers from him, and he's going to take a breather now. And Gegic will come back on the floor.
Hook passes at his size, just really challenging. He's got to look for something where he can step through, maybe drop it off on a bounce pass. Hard to jump and hook pass over defenders.
Mamukelashvili for three. Mamu brings it back to a 10-point game.
You see that Spanish pick and roll again. This time Georgia running it.
Foul called. Zanadze called for that one.
There, Mamu. That wing below the screen and the Spanish pick and roll, able to slip out there and knock down a big three, keeping his team in it.
Gegic backing down on Baldwin, who not allowed to foul. Oh, and that rims out for Gegic. Here is Shengelia. Shengelia going all the way in and Atic out of nowhere. Atic to the attic to clear out Shengelia.
What a block. Flew in out of nowhere, as he said.
Flop warning given to Kamenyas and a foul here as well. Bitadze just hitting him on the face. Well, we're going to get the replay here. Atic has just got no mercy whatsoever. The disrespect.
What a block indeed. And credit Roberts, just staying vertical, not bailing him out, allowing time for his teammate to come in. And I was a little surprised we didn't get a technical on Shengelia. It's a real blatant flop. Just a warning there.
Lofted out. Ali Begovic thinks about it. Screen from Kamenyas. Nice roll from him. He's straight on the roll here. He's not taking a dribble.
Well, I think the foul, though, is actually off the ball prior to that.
No basket.
See Rudy Fernandez here. Saw him the other day as well. Be nervous about his Spanish side. Huge game for them coming up tonight.
Sanadze now also on 3 personal fouls. Gegic. And another triple.
And another triple on a drive and kick. Again, sharing the ball. But you gotta make them. Certainly Bosnia and Herzegovina up to 52% from 3 now.
Shengelia. Mamu, sidestep 3 for Mamu. Mamukelashvili.
Great response there from Mamu, and I saw that wing post up. I thought they should go to that more. This time Shengelia backing down his defender. It's gonna draw help. Kick it out, you're gonna find open shots.
Oh, Gegic is gonna fire one up from deep here. Kelashvili, man on a mission. Bitadze. Now it's an 8-point game. 3:17 on the clock. A timeout call.
Great response here. See the emotions from both teams running high, and Mamu drawing the defense with the drive opens up Bitadze there to just kind of slide in, really physical there. Maybe got away with a little push. Georgia right back in this game.
Slušaj vamo, slušaj vamo. Sve je u redu, izgubili smo kontrolu, malo pokušajte više na penetration da idete. Penetrate kick, sporo igrate u napad. Razumijete? Izuzetno sporo. Samo malo brže da igramo. Jel dogovoreno? Idemo.
Still a relatively calm coach Aziz Bakir, by the way.
Yeah, he really has been loose throughout this game. He's trying to keep his team calm in the moment. You see Mamu, really great quarter here, 10 points already. He's on the 2 big threes, and fans for Georgia loving that.
59-51. That last shot that we saw from Gegic was probably the most selfish play we've seen them make so far in this third quarter, and as a result, allow Georgia to come the other way. Scoreline, what it is right now, 59-51. The Georgian fans also now in full voice.
Over there talking to Coach Bakir about something.
Sending over to the table official as well. Well, they've just changed all of a sudden here, Bosnia and Herzegovina, in terms of their up getting the ball into play. Here's Ali Begovic. Menyash. Back out, back in. Menyash. Gegic. Goes the other way.
Gegic wanting the view there. Bakir not taking the bait. You have to see the replay, but I said it before, some selfish play from Gegic. Needs to kick that out in traffic.
Well, the Bosnian bench saying, get on with it. Shengelia, it's time to eat. And he licks his plate clean.
Those are the matchups I think they're going to have a lot of success. Shengelia or Mamu are going to have smaller defenders on them. Put Bitadze on the perimeter.
And that's a nice play there from Atic and Kamenyas just to settle things down and stop the bleeding.
Beautiful pass. And just curious here, Bosnia will start trapping these post-ups.
Sanadze, this is a huge three. If it falls, and it will, do not expect Georgia to roll over.
See the youngsters loving it. Great response here from Georgia.
Oh, Bitadze! We're gonna get a whistle here. have a look.
That's a good call. Trail official on it. You saw that left hand. Nice kick out here from Shengelia.
Yes, on the line, making the free throw. Six for 8 on the line. As a team, Georgia so far, 75%.
These last 2 minutes, sorry, they're really important here for Georgia. You battled back in this game. Don't want to let that slip. There's a psychological advantage to being trail single digits after being down so much earlier in this quarter.
Baldwin's going to pull up. Pull up he does indeed. Pull up and show up. Roberson. Gegic. Now with Nurkic. Thinks about the pass to the back door for Nurkic. The spin and finish at the rim, and Bitadze takes one to the ribs.
That was a beautiful finish there. A lot of traffic, hands everywhere. Nurkic able to spin, dribble, and the finish.
Skipped across, Bitadze's in the opposite corner.
Shots are going to be there. Again, you see Shengelia, it's going to force Nurkic to come help.
Nice little finish there from Goga. Oh, this is exciting.
Surprised that Bosnia has not come to trap from the top. And those post-ups from Mamu and Shengelia, not going to be able to defend that one-on-one.
Lazic off the dribble. Nice finish from Lazic. He gets it over the defender.
This has been his most productive game offensively we've seen. Really had been a struggle.
3 seconds on the clock. Baldwin, pull up.
Well, that should be a made basket. You're not allowed to touch the ball at the end of quarters, or if a foul's been called. See right here.
Boom. End of the quarter there. Well, the buzzer sounds, Will.
Kamenius cannot touch it in those moments. Clearly knocked it off the rim.
Yeah, well, I think the officials are having a little conversation here.
It's a poor decision. I think that ball is going to come off. Kamenius needs to leave it alone there at the rim.
Maybe they're discussing that point right now, and they're just checking the rules between themselves.
I think it's reviewable for the officials. Surprised they don't just go to the table, take a look at it during the timeout.
Still talking, the officials.
If I'm Coach Šikic, I'm using my challenge if I had
it.
The
basket is good. The officials have made the correct decision. So we're going to get another 2 points here for Georgia.
I don't think there's much discussion. He clearly hits it. I think the clock had ended at that point.
I think for the officials, it's just a niche thing, really, isn't it? It doesn't happen often, Will. So it's just reaffirming to themselves, yeah, that is the rule, and we've got to make the right call.
Well, I'm sure the discussion was, had the clock gone off or not? I don't think there was much debate about whether he had touched the ball. You know, if there's time still remaining, he's allowed to do that. But when the time expires, Kamenisch now has to leave the ball at the rim, and the officials right on top of that.
The players are on the floor. Ready to go. (67-62). It's a 5-point game.
Still a lot of discussion going on here. The table waited to start the time until the officials made the rules. So that's why we're all standing here.
Correct.
Waiting right now.
For the 2 minutes that's allotted for the quarter break. Forget all the action is live on Courtside 1891 scheduled streams, scores and more. Follow us at EuroBasket across social media platforms as well. Here we go, Will. And wherever you're watching all around the world, hold on to your seats. I've got a feeling this is going to be an absolute roller coaster quarter of basketball.
See Bosnia back with the double bigs the way they started this game.
Benyash unable to make the three this time. Roberson, no good for him either. It's tipped in by Nurkic. Some kind of...
Well, he's quick to raise his hand, but I think it was Batadze accidentally tipping that in, the closest player getting credit.
Foul is called here on Gegic.
There, Batadze, Shengelia kind of go up at the same time, and Nurkic waving his hand, wants those 2 points, and they will get credited to him.
Yeah, well, I think also the Bosnia and Herzegovina score, it was 67, I believe, 67-62. That it was only 68-62 after the made bucket, so now it should be, has been corrected, 69-60.
Correct. On top of that as well.
Yeah, I want my points.
He definitely does. They're important ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you are wondering what happens if the opponent scores the basket, well, the points get attributed to the captain. That's what happens. Foul is called here. Shengelia going to the reverse.
You can see Georgia really milking that matchup, and it makes sense. Shengelia going to that post. We've seen that spin move from him throughout this tournament. I just think if you're Bosnia, be a little more aggressive versus these post-ups from the wings. So Shengelia, Mamu, if they go down there, I'd be trapping right away, likely from the top. Keep Nurkic in the paint. Let your guards rotate.
The captain. One more to come.
He's got to have the discipline there. I'm not sure which player came in early, but I have a feeling this one's going to come down to the wire, and all these points matter.
Oh, Shengelia will convert. Gegic. Well, for Bosnia, you don't want to be hitting a dry spell from behind the three-point line right now. Baldwin pushes that through. Shengelia with the offensive rebound. Toko. Baldwin. To the right-hand Baldwin. 3-point game.
We've seen that a couple of times in this tournament, going to that offhand, floating it over the big. Great finish from Baldwin.
Nurkic in rhythm, no good. Roberson tries to save it, hits the referee, which counts as out of bounds. Georgia ball, and the fans are going wild.
They have trailed this entire game. This building will explode if they are able to come down and tie it here. Just consistently chipping away, and you can see they've found a matchup they like, whether it's Mamu or Shengelia in those low post areas.
Baldwin, one-on-one with Lazic, step back three. Baldwin, yes, he does it! Come on, Baldwin! Ties the ball game! Must-watch TV right now. Nurkic, 2 shots to come, the blocking foul is called, and a technical foul on the bench.
Well, I can understand the frustration, but if you're Coach Djikic, you gotta keep your cool, and this is why these coaches' challenges matter. You really would want to use it in a situation like that. You see Baldwin's big three, but right now Shengelia picking up the foul. I think he did have position there, but you don't have the challenge because of the earlier review. And it looks to me like he's clearly in position. If it was a blocking foul, Senedza saw kind of reach across the arm. Not sure who they called the foul on there.
Yeah, his feet might have been on the circle. I don't think we saw that.
See a different angle there to know.
Oh, the referee trying to give free throws to Georgia. The technical was given to the Georgian bench.
Well, you can see Coach Djikic understandably frustrated. We'd have to see the replay.
Nurkic now. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. This is the first. We're going to get another look here. Ooh, interesting. His feet weren't flat set.
He's, to me, clearly outside of the restricted area. I think he is set on that play. It's a tough call there, but you see why the reviews are so important. Coach Djikic using his earlier in this game. That out-of-bounds play from Shengelia really was obviously off him, and you wish you had that in your pocket now.
Well, I think we're just making sure the score's correct here.
Again, they're slow to add the point from the technical. Trying to make sure got this score accurate here. As I said, you just got that feeling that this game is going to go down to the wire. Everything has been going Bosnia's way. But Georgia with all the momentum now.
Nurkic makes the second free throw. He gets a 2-point advantage for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Still Georgia are yet to lead in this game. Could this be the moment? Kellisvili's going to catch it off the handoff here. He's going to go straight to the bucket to tie it up once again.
Beautiful finish. Just took that handoff and put on the jets there on the baseline.
Atic inside Nurkic, putting his team on his back.
That's a beautiful entry feat too. Atic, perfect timing. See See Nurkic go right up with it into the body of Bitadze. And interesting to see how long Kamienic and Nurkic stay together. They started this quarter together here. Not sure if Coach Bakir is going to keep them the entire fourth quarter or not.
Kelashvili turns. That's just pulled straight down from Atic. Ball moving forward here now. 3 versus 3. They find Lazic. Takes his time, makes a decision to slow things down. Roberson is fouled by Goga Bitadze. Hand check foul there. Bitadze picking up foul number 3.
See the physicality of Nurkic, but timing in the pass as well. And Mama, we've seen some beautiful drives from him. And when he's making his threes as he has today, he's so hard to defend. At that size, just his ability to put it on the deck, finish around the rim. Typically, you'd want to give him some space, make him beat you from the outside.
Well, the officials are back at the table again.
Is right now, so I'm not sure what the discussion would be.
Coach is going to use this time to quickly have a conversation, because the officials are also going to take this time to conversate. But what about? We don't know. We'll see what happens after this discussion. 6:26 remaining. Don't forget, 2 more games coming up here on the final day of action in Group C. Next is Italy versus Cyprus. And following that, a game which will have big implications. Spain and Greece go toe-to-toe tonight.
See how important it is. Georgia does not want to wait to see the result of that Spain versus Greece game. We've got Mamu not coming out of this game yet. He's played all 33 minutes. Bitadze, 28 minutes. Shengelia, 28 minutes. Baldwin, 28 minutes. So they are laying it all on the line right now. They want to get into that knockout stage.
Well, Coach Zikic has repeatedly said at his press conferences, the last 2 games for them in this group, they are 2 finals. We are going to fight. These games mean everything to this Georgian national team, and they're going to do what they have to do to win. And as you said, like, that means Mamu playing the full game, full 40 minutes. It's going to have to be that way. Kamienic. Lazic lines up a triple. That's off, unfortunately for them. They get an offensive rebound.
Disjointed offense there. Good job from Bitadze denying the entry. And unforced error from Atic.
It's 73-71.
Zikic there shaking the official's hand.
I was just about to say, quite gentlemanly.
Yeah.
There we go. Georgia with possession. Shengelia. Backing down Atic. All just trying to tip the ball in there. Nurkic settling his team down with that rebound.
See, once again, going to Shengelia in the post. They're getting those switches in the pick and roll, throwing it in. Time unable to convert.
Roberson catch and shoot! They needed that! Boy, oh boy, did Bosnia need that!
Well, that's 3 threes in a row now for Roberson. As you said, they certainly did need it. It's getting a little tight for them. He's really responding here in that second half. Kind of picked up the slack. All of his other teammates on fire from 3. He was the one struggling a little bit, and now here the second half, his teammates cooling down. He's heating up.
4 for 9, John Roberson from behind the line. Overall, they're 13 for 30. The percentage has gone down in this second half. It's not been as great a shooting display for them. 15 points, 10 rebounds. Jusuf Nurkic, he's got the double-double right now. 11 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds for Edin Atic. 13 points, 5 assists for John Roberson. Those 3 players leading the way. Also a cheeky 10 points from Edin Vrabac. For Georgia, Mahmoud Kelashvili, 19 points, 8 rebounds for him. 16 points, 4 assists for Kamar Baldwin. He made that big-time 3 to tie things up. And 15 points, 5 boards for Goga Bitadze. Look at the elation on these fans' faces. Oh my God!
You can hear these fans right now, and got a feeling this game is going to come down to the wire. Credit Georgia for battling back. Still have yet to take the lead in this game, though. Bosnia has led the entire way.
Mahmoud Kelashvili. We're going to get a sportsmanlike foul here. Goga Bitadze,
yeah, I like the call because it's exactly what they made in the first quarter there. Sauce, and that's that first quarter and that steal receiving the unsportsmanlike, and here you see Bitadze just pulling that arm right there. That's his 4th foul, so it's a big call, but it's the correct call. Matt Kallio right on top of it, no hesitation, and see there, they've been going to that pick and roll, trying to get the switch. That time, though, Mamu electing to drive, kind of throw it up on a lob instead of enter it through the post. Nice job there of Nurkic just staying down, finding the deflection. Lazic battling in there as well.
Well, we'll get the 2 free throws. Lazic to the line. The first. I headed down to the EuroBasket fan zone yesterday, Will. Took part in the free throw competition against one of my good friends that came over to the tournament. You'll be happy to know that I lost.
I thought you were going to give some pointers to Lazic.
Well, no, I was very much feeling his pain there.
Well, it's been a struggle for him today, though. A little bit more rhythm, but overall, not really found his form. Off of an injury, take some time.
Matic, oh, he just tries to get it over to Kamenyas, but not enough height on that ball, or not enough pace on it and power, so it gets intercepted. Here's Baldwin now, 77-71 with 4 minutes 40 remaining in this 4th and final quarter. Sanadze, Shengelia wants it. He fires it up because of the shot clock, and we get a wedgie, is what I call that. Will, you got another term for it?
That's the universal term, but they're lucky. Certainly was going to be a miss. Instead, they'll retain possession here. Nedza there on the bench. Been surprised we haven't seen a lot of him.
Yeah, I have to agree, Will, and he's been impactful. Baldwin trying to shake off Nurkic. They can't keep that one in play. Georgia ball again.
See, Lazic came flying in there, ended up tipping the ball. Minish felt like he would have had the rebound had he not. Is still switching these pick and rolls.
Foul call on Atic now for a hold. Atic will move, I believe, 3 personal fouls. Georgia ball again. Both teams have 3 team fouls. 4 minutes on the clock now. Kelashvili, Sanadza works his way through some screens. And he's turned it over. Bosnia and Herzegovina ball. This play here, they can really take this thing out of the game.
Nice help defense there. Atic reaching his hand in, being the deflection. Expect this ball to go to Nurkic.
Lazic, just too much thought. But eventually, he makes a decision. And that decision is a great decision. Brainstorming on the perimeter. He comes up with the idea that puts his team up by 9.
Well, probably not the shot you wanted. You see Lazic just hesitant there, decides to pull it off the dribble instead, and it has been a struggle for him in this tournament. Just 18% from 3 going into this game, but a huge one there.
Of course, he had that massive poster dunk earlier on in the tournament. It was actually one of the best plays across all the groups so far. But you're right, Will. Hasn't done much, and now he's stepping up to the plate with 11 points for Bosnia and Herzegovina. 4 for 6 from the field in 18.5 minutes.
It'll be interesting to see. Bosnia has been going to the switching. Georgia able to find post mismatches earlier in this half. Here in this 4th quarter, though, it's been the guards trying to go at the big on that switch. See if they go back to those post entries. I thought they got a lot of good stuff out of that, especially Shengelia there.
Let's find out. Baldwin. Hand off to Mamu. Sets the ball screen. Shengelia pops. Mamu goes one-on-one with Lazic. Steps. That's a bit confusing, that. It's out of bounds. We're pointing in the direction of Georgia. Mamu had the ball in his hands there when he called the out of bounds.
Not sure, no review. Coach Bakir was right there, so he had a good view of whatever happened.
Shengelia, here he is in the post now against Kamenyash. What a pass that is to Bitadze. Do the Sanadza. Pump fake, pump fake. Very good.
Open look there, unable to knock it down, and soon the clock is going to become a factor for Georgia.
Roberson. Now with Nurkic, the beast. This is the shot, Baldwin. Need to put points on the board here, Georgia. Bitadze. Ball will go in the direction of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That whole offensive play, a little sloppy. Baldwin, I thought, got away with a travel. You see here Nurkic with the great hands, deflecting it clearly off of Bitadze's leg. Time though, if you're Georgia, just get a stop here. You don't have to do anything too aggressive. Definitely this can be solid here.
Oh, nice work there from Baldwin, being a pest for Nurkic, and draws a foul.
That's a dangerous foul there. You see Bitadze Nurkic behind the ball handler, definitely run the risk of an unsportsmanlike when you do that. Georgia been getting open looks off these Shengelia post-ups, but time.
Mamukelashvili to the left hand. Foul is called, 2 shots to come.
Good awareness there from Mamu. Bosnia not really set there on that possession. Threw his body in, able to get the call. And interesting to see maybe if Georgia looks to extend their ball pressure. We didn't see them pick up full court in that last possession. Only 2 minutes here.
Mamukelashvili continues to put points on the board. 20 points now for him.
Played the entire game. Unable to get that one. Georgia just falling back to half-court man. Probably will go back into Nurkic here. You saw the double team on that previous play.
There's Roberson now kicking it across to Atic. Moving the ball again, and maybe a missed opportunity there for Atic, but they'll use the clock. It's 2 seconds on it. Roberson off the glass, and the rebound now for Baldwin. He pushes down the left-hand side of the floor. Baldwin hands it off to Mamukelash. Ooh, Billy takes a slip, and the ball goes to Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That is so frustrating. He had a clear path to the basket. There's a hand, though. See, Atic got the hand up on him. I think that's probably what Mom was trying to say. Lucky that that wasn't called.
Really, you know, he's very upset there that he did slip, and he realizes that, you know, Mamukelashvili was angry at first, but he realized that, you know, the people here in the arena with the blue shirts, they're all volunteers. They come here for the love of the game, and right reaction from Mamukelashvili. I'm praising him for not losing his mind.
Well, I think his frustration wasn't with the moppers. I think it was with the official. He felt that Atic had a hand on his hip when he went down, and certainly the replay showed that. Not a ton of contact, but you could see how that would be called in that instant. And I think now, a minute and a half, you got to extend your pressure, see if you can force a turnover here. You don't necessarily have to foul. The Bosnian fans, they're smelling a victory here, opportunity to move to the knockout stages. They have led every minute of this ball game so far.
Very different reaction for the Georgian fans. This moment in time, there's 1 minute 35 remaining in this ball game. We're all on their feet, the Bosnian fans. Yes, the ball screen, and Atic is now on the three-point line. Gets it to Nurkic, who doesn't step out of bounds, but he does go to the corner. Baldwin to the right hand. Come on, Baldwin for 2. This is not over yet. It's a 6-point game.
Great finish with the right hand. He felt like he had some contact there. He has an argument. Certainly Nurkic getting into the body, but it's down to a 2-possession game. You don't need to foul. It's been 2 wasted offensive possessions for Bosnia. You definitely want to use clock, but you also have to make sure you're getting a shot opportunity. Something to consider is Kamienius. They've been really focusing on Nurkic last 2 possessions, but Kamienius, a capable scorer, led them in qualification games in scoring. See if we can get the switch, post Baldwin up.
Roberson, Kamienius was sneaking back door there. Stays with Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yeah, listen, I had the opportunity to commentate quite a few of Comenius's games last season when I was at Podgorica in Montenegro, and he was a real force to be reckoned with in European competitions. He had some incredibly important games for Podgorica last season. Of course, he's now made the move over to Dubai. Compete in the EuroLeague this year.
It's important set play here. Not only would a basket really change the strategy for Georgia, but if you take a rush shot here in Bosnia, it can lead to a fast break opportunity. So they force something up. Bosnia get out and run, or sorry, Georgia gets out and run, scores quickly. Really changes the dynamic of this game.
We saw on the screens the situation with timeouts, fouls to give, etc. Nurkic has been the nucleus of this team. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 2 dimes for him.
To see here, imagine they'd want to go directly into Nurkic. You're Georgia, you need to try to front, not allow that entry pass. Bitadze playing behind right now. Just throw it directly into him. There you go.
And 9.
Now here, especially on baseline out of bounds, you've got now an inbounder, not into play. Sometimes these shots can lead to transition opportunities. I think the most important thing would be getting back on defense if you're Bosnia. Matic taking the ball out here, he's really got to understand, once he's entered it, not try to go for an offensive rebound, but instead sprint back, give your team a little bit of floor balance. I imagine they're going to try to get Roberson off of some sort of screening action. They can get him a catch and shoot opportunity, maybe a back pick for Nurkic, pick the picker opportunity.
Here we are finding Roberson. Roberson's going to make it as well. John Roberson on the money. Baldwin goes downhill, misses the layup. There's the follow-up from Sinadza. 30 seconds on it, but Lazic all alone. Lazic seals the deal. Kickball violation.
Coach Bakir is upset that Lazic went to finish instead of burning clock, but I think it's the right decision from him. Still time in this game. Got to find a three-pointer, though, if you're Georgia. Pick up full court, see if you can force a turnover.
Bitadze moves it to Bolden. That is a deep three. No good. Nurkic. A foul is called against Bitadze here.
That's his fifth
yeah,
foul.
he's out of the game now. Bitadze will go.
Lucky he didn't at least get a delay of game warning there. Just sort of drops the ball on his way out. Officials showing some restraint there. These fans, their excitement, they're moving on to the knockout stages.
Well, this one will be dribbled out. Bosnia and Herzegovina are through to the round of 16. They will go to Riga and Lavia. What a game for Bosnia and Herzegovina. They led the entire time. A couple of moments of tied action. When they get the job done, they don't allow anyone else to seal their fate. They take it into their own hands.
See the emotion there. They know that they are moving on, and the injuries that they had coming into this tournament, Musa, Xavier Castaneda also out with an injury. Many thought it could be a struggle for them here in this tough Group C, but instead they are finding themselves moving forward in this tournament. And if you're Georgia, what you can do now is watch tonight in that huge game, Spain versus Greece. Hope that Greece is able to pull out a victory and send you through. Coach Bakir jumping in the arms of his players, and really I thought he did an excellent job just staying calm throughout this game. You saw several timeouts there, just really steady, trying to ride the roller coaster of emotion, knowing how big this game was to his players, and they deserved it. Their style of play, especially in that first half, just the ball movement, selfish play, leading to the three-point shooting. That's what built that lead, and was able to hang on there in that second half. Credit Georgia for fighting back.
Nurkic, admiration. There he is. 44% from the three-point line as the players line up to sing along with the fans. Coach Aziz Bakir in the mix as well. This is what it's all about.
It really is, and these fans, they deserve this moment. They've been so electric this entire tournament, able to celebrate now with their team. They will be packing their bags to Riga.
And I hope Riga's ready, Will, because the Bosnia and Herzegovina party is coming. We take a look now at some of the best moments in that fourth and final quarter. It was a great quarter. Georgia got themselves to a tied game, but they just weren't able to get it over the line. As you mentioned, Will, they kind of went away sometimes from what was working.
You saw there, I think Batadze, I know it was a frustrating day for him from the perimeter, but he was out there able to pull Nurkic. Saw some success with the post-ups and drives from Shengelia, but as you mentioned, every time Georgia came close, it seemed like Bosnia had a response. That three there from Lasic, huge in the moment.
See with his reaction as well. Baldwin had a really tough game today. 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Came up big in some moments for Georgia.
Did. And see the pass ahead here to Lazic. Coach Bakir, actually maybe the one time he showed emotion, wanted him to dribble that out, kill some clock, but it was the right decision, and celebrating this win now.
Well, there you see it. Bosnia and Herzegovina, top of the standings, and that's because they played all 5 of their games. 3-2 record. Greece and Spain tonight is going to be tasty, Will. And the next game here is Italy versus Cyprus. Well, join us at 6:50 p.m. Don't miss it. We'll see you very shortly.
Šta da vam kažem, posebne emocije. Odigrali smo, borili smo se 40 minuta. nismo odustajali, iako smo znali, mislim imali smo pad neki u igri, vratio se protivnik, Gruzija se vratila, kvalitetan protivnik.